time, returning from the geocaching exercise, I like to have my students reflect on what has just happened. And in this process, I use a graphic organizer so that I can frame their thinking and make sure that they're bringing what activity has just happened to the metacognitive level. So students, now that we've returned, I'm going to provide you with a graphic organizer. Remember when we looked at this before? We've got what I did, what I thought, and how it affected me. And this is going to help us organize our thinking before we start our blogging process. So I'd like you to take a few moments, fill in at least 2 ideas about what you did. So talk about 2 different aspects of today's exercise and try and bring it right through to the 3 steps so that you've framed your thinking before you start writing your blog.
This is a page we're doing on Geocache. We're writing about what we did and then what we thought about it and then how it affected us. And it's pretty cool. Well, for what I did, I used the GPS to try and find a geocache. And then I said I thought it was a really neat experience. It's like almost like treasure finding, and I always wanted to do that.
Here you said I went out geocaching using a GPS. So what's something else you did while we were there?
Oh.
So you went geocaching. What about when we found it? So we found the geocache. It may not have been you specifically who found it, but how it happened when we found it?
Okay.
Okay, so tell me what your thoughts were and how it changed you from before to after. To set my students up for a successful blog posting, the walls of my classroom also contain a number of anchor charts that are both student and teacher generated. Over the last 3 months, we have been extremely lucky to have had a class set of laptops. This has made the creation of professional-looking charts and exemplars a regular part of our daily routine. The students are able to access these exemplars on both the classroom walls and in digital format, which better accommodates the needs of the various learning styles in our classroom. We also have a word wall on which the students are able to identify the key vocabulary that we use. This assists them with the jargon that is associated with a technical study such as this. Throughout the entire project, we develop vocabulary specific to the topic. Students need this language in order to effectively communicate with their audience. They also require this language to reflect on the experience and ensure that they are taking their learning through to the metacognitive level.